So this is my pet caterpillar. Some of my friends, I don't think, know about him. I caught him about a week ago. He's what we call a woolly bear. He's curled up into a ball right now because he's not happy I'm holding him. He's not harmless, so there's not any danger of me holding him like this. Some people apparently have maybe some sensitive reactions to the prickly hairs, but it's not like a venom or anything like that. It's just kind of tickly. I call him Rinzlerpillar because he's black with red stripes when he curls up, like Rinzler from Tron Legacy. He's called a woolly bear, and he turns into a giant leopard moth, which are gigantic, about 3 inches or so. They're pure white, real fluffy, and they have black and iridescent blue leopard spots. This is his home. I've got a terrarium. They eat basil, dandelion, a couple of things that are really easy to find because, of course, dandelions are weeds, and basil is just an herb you can get and pot yourself. So that's what I've done every time I've had one. This is the second one I've had. I just get them some basil plants and have them eat those. I'm trying to see if maybe we can get him to uncurl so that he can show you what he looks like, but he doesn't like being held. It's kind of their thing. They're real docile though, real friendly. They don't bite or anything. Very mellow, and the butterflies are just they're not butterflies, they're moths. They're just very pretty. So every time I've seen them, I love keeping them. They're really easy to care for. You just mist the inside of the tank from time to time so that he'll have the water to eat off of the plants, or to drink off the plants. And they like to have things to climb on, which is good with the basil plant in there instead of just plucking off some leaves. And from time to time they like to burrow. And probably sometime around spring, I think it is, he'll go ahead and climb up and make a little cocoon and then hatch out either a few months later or maybe a few weeks later into a really big gorgeous moth, and then I'll let him go from there so he can make some new babies. But yeah, there's not that many of them. They're kind of hard to find. Apparently they used to be a lot more common around here. He's only the second, possibly the third that I found. I did find another caterpillar, a lot smaller one, earlier this season. I don't know if maybe it was a baby of the same species or if it was a separate species altogether. I couldn't find any information on it in particular. It had some brown spots on it and it didn't have the red stripes. So I wasn't sure if it was because it was a different species or if it was a much younger one. I know they start off about the size of a grain of rice, so it might have just been very, very young. But once I got him, I went ahead and decided I'd let that one go so that I wouldn't have to worry about these two causing any problem with each other. But yeah, I just thought I'd let everybody see him, and I think he was asleep when I picked him up, so he's not happy with me right now, poor little thing. I wish he would uncurl so you could see him crawling. They tickle whenever you hold them and they're walking. And, I mean, you can sit there and hold them in your hand and hold out leaves for them. And instead of climbing onto the leaf to eat, they'll just grab the leaf from you and eat it right where they are. They don't care about being held or anything normally. Yeah, that's my Rinzlerpillar.